Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Hernandez readies the 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Gowdy is right there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second. The left fielder.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Into the box now, Willard Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. That's by him for strike one.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Tyson Gowdy will be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
At the plate, Tyson Gowdy. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2-2 the count. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Jordan Johnston would be next. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. He went deep in the contest last night.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone to lead off the inning. Adam Duvall leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 13 for him on the year, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 3-1 pitch. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he popped him up. Gowdy has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 8.
So striding in, number 8. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 4. Caleb Gowdy.
Ready now, Caleb Gowdy. 0 for 1 for him here.
To start in the All-Star game right now.
balls.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves lead it 4-0. Stepping in, Jordan Johnston, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 17 home runs and 42 runs batted in. The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Lewis stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready. 1 pitch.
Ball 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he as he'll flip on. Home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. Albies scoops it up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Bubba Gowdy, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Hit in the air to center field. Lewis waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lewis is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they're in front 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball two. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Brian Dozier at the plate, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Count is 2-1.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. The bouncer to the left side. Over to Albies. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Stepping up now, Jose Iglesias. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Mariners go down quietly there. They trail here 4-0. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
First offering on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Let it rip that time, 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Standing in, Dansby Swanson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch.
Ball. Down.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Back up the middle. Iglesias gets down to make the play. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Duvall. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here it comes. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike one.
1-1.
Up high. 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Two out with the man at first. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it is Haniger. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Willard Reyes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Line drive to center field. Gowdy is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in, Tyson Gowdy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Albies brings it in.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Now batting. The catcher. Jordan Johnson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jordan Johnston. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1.
Cancel.
Kyle Lewis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Belted high and deep into right center. Center fielder looking up, still going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis.
The center fielder.
As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Lewis, just 24 years of age, is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Ball hit out to Albies at second base. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. Atlanta leads it 4-1. Digging in once again, number 8. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Number 8.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Taken, but called for strike 2 on the outer part of the zone.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 4. Caleb Gowdy.
Now at the plate, Caleb Gowdy. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there, 0-1.
0-1.
And it's fouled away. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Garrett Cooper.
And now pitch on the way. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Marmolejos.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Marmolejos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here's the pitch.
2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now here's the pitch. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2. Struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As Hernandez is going to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And now a pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Ball.
1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. The Braves on top, 4-1. Yusei Kikuchi takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 18.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, w.w.w.
Bubba Gowdy.
And the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes is there, and he has it for the out.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcel Ozuna.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lewis waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna digs in now. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Acuna is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat. I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Henniger is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's Brian Dozier now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard toward the right side, and this is right by Freeman down the line. It's a fair ball. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box, Willard Reyes.
No,
and a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
ball, hot.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Throw won't get him. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and his arrival is going to mark the end of the evening now for Felix Hernandez. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound.
Melanson.
Tyson Gowdy will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at third and only one gone. From the stretch.
Strike. Woo. No ball. 1 strike. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score on the sac fly as this lead is trimmed to 4-3 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And now it'll be the catcher, Jordan Johnston. Shot toward right center. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
To the plate now, Kyle Lewis.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Nick Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Nick Anderson.
7th inning ready to roll, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Albies, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery.
At the ball.
Anderson is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Darren O'Day gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
56. Darren O'Day.
Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting. The designated hitter. Jose Marmolejos.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Marmolejos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way.
Oh.
The 1-0. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Mitch.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 1 for 3. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Oh.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Go.
In now, Brian Dozier, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1 to first. To second for one. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 8. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
From the stretch, a swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
The center fielder, number 4, Caleb Gowdy.
Now batting, Caleb Gowdy. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. 2 balls and a strike to Freeman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. This game's all tied at 4. Chris Martin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Chris Martin.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Not shortstop. Iglesias.
First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting. The left fielder. Willard Reyes.
Next for Seattle, Willard Reyes earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting. Third baseman. Tyson Gowdy.
So digging in now, Tyson Gowdy. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Chopped on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners are down on 4 pitches. Still all square at 4 apiece. Brad Boxberger will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Brad Boxberger.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Bubba Gowdy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Gowdy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Low.
The 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Digging in now, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery.
Ball. 1-1.
High in the air out toward shallow right.
Haniger in pursuit.
He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now at the plate, Ronald Acuna. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a one-run lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the fourth to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matty V, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high.
Swung on and hit in the air again. Deep down the left field line. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. Dansby Swanson with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-4. Tyler Clippard takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 36. Tyler Clippard.
Adam Duvall will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Clippard, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. That's smoked, but right into the shift. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Braves 6 and the M's 4. A.J. Minter is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher.
Into the box now, Jordan Johnston. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Lewis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Garrett Cooper. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Two balls, one strike.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Phillip Ervin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 16. Phillip Ervin.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs, 18 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he will put this one away. And the Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road, as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Atlanta posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Chris Martin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. A.J. Minter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes.
Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Starting in the AL West, the Atlanta Braves sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-4. The Angels combined for a 4-hitter as they defeated the visiting Yankees 4-2. The Rangers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 3-2. The Houston Astros put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 12-8. The Tampa Bay Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-1. The Blue Jays totaled 13 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 10-6. The Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they dismantled the White Sox 9-2. The Indians totaled 11 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 6-3. The New York Mets only allowed 2 hits in the game as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 6-2. Jesse Pence drove in 3, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 6-5. The Cincinnati Reds allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 2-1. The Pirates combined to allow only 4 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-1. The Detroit Tigers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 1-0. Chris Paddock earned the 3rd W of his season, leading the Padres past the Marlins 6-4. It was their 7th win in a row. The Colorado Rockies knocked out 12 hits as a team as they got the win over the Giants in San Francisco 7-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.